It all started on a quiet street in a small neighborhood. People were going about their day, kids playing in the park, parents chatting on their porches, and life felt completely normal. But no one could have predicted what was about to happen. In a split second, danger appeared where no one expected it. A small group of children had wandered too close to a busy road. Cars were speeding past, horns blaring, and panic started to spread through the street. And then, out of nowhere, a street dog appeared. He wasn't just any dog. Something in his eyes, a sharp intelligence and awareness, made it clear he was going to do something extraordinary. He darted between the children and the road, barking and nudging them back towards safety, putting his own life on the line. Every second counted, and every move he made was critical. If this story makes your heart skip a beat, take a moment right now to like this video and subscribe to Logic Unlocked, so we can keep sharing stories that remind us of the power of courage, loyalty, and love. The dog had no color, no home, and yet he knew instinctively what had to be done. He guided the kids away from the oncoming traffic with careful nudges and protective stances. One little boy tripped, and the dog didn't hesitate. He stood over him, growling at the cars, forcing drivers to slow down. Parents ran toward the scene, screaming for their children, only to see a furry hero protecting them in a way no human could have reacted fast enough. The street erupted in chaos, but the dog remained calm, focused, and determined. Neighbors later said they had never seen anything like it. One woman recounted that she was about to step out to help when she noticed the dog taking control, as if he had been watching over the kids all along. His eyes, full of alertness and urgency, guided the children back towards safety. Each movement was precise. Each bark was commanding, and no one got hurt. By the time emergency responders arrived, the children were already safe, clinging to their parents, and the dog was sitting quietly nearby, as if nothing had happened. But everyone who saw him knew the truth. This dog had saved lives. News of the heroic street dog spread like wildfire. People started calling him the guardian of the neighborhood. Local news crews came to see him, capturing footage of the once shy homeless dog, now standing proudly, tail wagging as if he understood the gratitude surrounding him. But despite all the attention, the dog remained humble. He didn't seek praise. He didn't want treats or fame. He simply did what needed to be done. It's remarkable how some animals seem to understand danger better than humans. This dog, with no training, no command, and no previous warning, acted with precision and bravery that would make any hero proud. Parents who had moments before been in panic were now hugging their children tightly, tears streaming down their faces, while softly petting the dog who had just risked everything to protect them. People started donating, offering food, water, and eventually, someone even decided to adopt him to make sure he would never be left on the streets again. But the story doesn't end there. This street dog's heroism sparked a wave of kindness in the entire community. Kids started being more careful, neighbors watched over each other, and a new culture of respect for animals grew. Everyone realized that heroes don't always wear capes, and sometimes the bravest acts come from the most unexpected places. Over time, the dog adapted to his new home, but he never lost his protective instincts. He would patrol the yard, watch the street, and always make sure the children were safe when they played outside. His bond with the family grew stronger every day, and whenever anyone mentioned his heroics, he would tilt his head, wag his tail, and remind everyone that courage isn't about fame. It's about doing the right thing when it matters most. Stories like this remind us why we watch, why we care, and why moments of true heroism resonate so deeply. This dog didn't just save children. He saved hope, trust, and faith in the power of compassion. And every time someone hears about him, they remember that courage comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with fur and 4 legs. Before we wrap up, take a moment to comment below and tell us if you believe animals can be heroes too. Share this story with friends and family so they can witness the incredible bravery of this street dog. And remember to subscribe to Logic Unlocked if you haven't already, because we bring you stories that touch hearts, inspire courage, and remind us of the extraordinary in the ordinary. Even now, people in that neighborhood still talk about the day a street dog became a hero. Children run past that same road, wobbing at him, while he watches over them quietly, never expecting anything in return. And that's the real lesson. True heroism doesn't seek recognition. It seeks only to protect, to care, and to act even when no one is watching. This is the story of a street dog who didn't just save lives. He inspired a community. He reminded all of us that sometimes the most powerful heroes come from the places we least expect.